Hello, Virgo. This is your monthly oracle reading for October 2025. My name's Kathleen. I'm one of the spirit operators. I do things a little bit different, so if you're new to the channel, I'll just let you know I get psychic impressions from the images, and I also interact with spirit, so this might be unusual. So the deck of cards I'm using this month is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, so let's take a look at your first card. And we have action. So, I'm hearing blanketed, hidden, secret. So, okay, this feels like the energy you're dealing with currently, or perhaps coming up in October. Um, Something hidden, something masked, something covered up, cover up. I'm not sure if you've been put in charge of covering something up, if you're the one responsible for making sure some information doesn't get leaked out. um, it feels for a lot of you that this is something you don't want to be doing, but you're being forced to. It feels like you want this to be revealed. You don't want to be hiding it. I'm also hearing spirit saying any longer. So for some of you, this could be that, this is something, this is an ongoing thing that you've been working on. They keep saying cover up. Um, it really feels like you want to be free of this. But I'm getting that there is a danger that if you were to reveal it, if you were to allow this to get out, whatever it is, I mean, it does feel like it's some sort of information, some, it might even be legal things, that it'll get back that you're the one that did it, and that you'll be in a great deal of trouble, if not danger. And so what Spirit is recommending is for you to get out of the situation. So for you not to reveal anything, until you're out. Okay, so if there's some way you can make a copy, um, if there's some way that you can take the information with you, like, make copies, or however this works out for your situation, that you can hide it, if you're able to do that and get away with doing that, then get yourself completely 100% out of the situation so that it cannot get back to you. Whatever is going to keep you absolutely safe, and only until you know you're going to be safe can you then expose or reveal the information. If you're not going to be safe, if you're going to be in danger, it's not worth it. It would still be worth it to take the copies with you, and that later on, further down the road, it could be revealed, even if it, even if it's like many years from now type of thing. But the emphasis seems to be get out, okay? That's what the emphasis is on, is to get yourself out, free yourself from whatever that is, safely. so that you're no longer responsible for hiding it. You're no longer the one who will take the blame. Get out, okay? So if that applies to you, please take heed. Okay, stay safe. Okay, so the next card we have here is growth. Okay, so what's coming through is you're trying to grow. Maybe you're trying to get away. You're trying to change for the better. You're trying to improve, but you're tied up. You're wound up, interwoven, and it could be still about the first card. The ties that bind, I'm hearing Spirit say. So it's like you're stuck somehow. So you really, if you could, try your best this month, like every spare moment you have, work on how to resolve this, okay? Work on how to get unstuck. If it's a case of, just perhaps you have children that are involved in this, and they're your own children and you need to get them out with you to be safe. Figure that out. Take the time you need to figure it out. Keep it, if you have to, keep it a secret. Be very, very extremely careful of who you tell. If you tell anyone, like, try not to tell anyone. If you have to tell someone, be super, super careful of who it is you're letting know what it is you're up to. But it really feels like you need to escape from this bonding. You need to get out. Okay, like this is covered in the wrap, blanketed, and this all wound up in the vines and the roots, and just this need to escape. Okay. Okay, Spirit said to move to the next card. And so here we have protection. This feels like you getting to safety, flying to safety. There's a child in the nest. And again, not everyone has children, but this, if you do, then this represents children. But this is, however this is coming through for you, like I said, it might not be that you have a child or children, but it's something special, an item. It's something you can't do without. It could be the information, the copies or whatever from the first card, if that applies. But you're carrying it to safety. You're getting away. You have the freedom. You're still a little tied to whatever this attachment is for you, whatever it is that you need to bring with you. And it feels like you have to bring it with you, okay? It doesn't feel like it's something you could leave behind. That just is not an option, is what I'm picking up for you. That's not an option. So yeah, you're going to get away, but it takes a lot of planning and detail and get everything worked out so that you can get to safety. Okay? Do your homework, right? Research, look up everything you can. If you can get professional advice, again, that will be secret, that no one will have any way of finding out about it, do that, okay? And get yourself out, get to safety. And it looks like you're going to do that if you do the work that's needed, okay? Because this feels planned. Like the bird tied the ropes to the nest to be able to remove the child, okay? It's not just they just pick the kid up and off they go. It's been planned, well advised, well planned, well thought out. Okay, so make sure you're planning well. Okay, Spirit said to go to the last card, and we have patience here. And again, so there's an opening at the end of the tunnel, right? You're going to get out. So the burden has been released. You're no longer wrapped up. Whatever this attachment is, it's lighter, right? It's now become a nice inflated, light floating balloon. It's no longer a burden you have to carry. It's coming along nicely. So things are improving, going to get better, but it feels like you're not quite out yet, okay? But like there's definite movement going on in October for you to be getting out, and you're going to be well on your way. You're almost out in this last card. Hopefully that would be the end of October, but at least you'll have everything planned for by then. I would hope that's how quickly you're going to work on this. I would not delay. Don't delay. Hunker down and do this, okay? If this is applying to you, especially if it's regarding your safety. Okay, if it's not really a safety issue, I would still take heed and plan well whatever move it is that you're planning to make, whatever it is you're trying to leave, make sure you've planned it well. Okay, that you haven't, there's no like loose ends, there's nothing that you're going to get blamed for once you're out. Okay, I hope that made sense. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.